guys, welcome to the channel. Here we go with another episode about things that can go wrong. And today we're gonna talk about the fuel, pump gas. As you guys know, pump gas has up to 15% ethanol. That's terrible, that's horrible. In the old days, 20 years ago, they didn't have anything, and fuel can sit in a car for years, and you just started up the car and boom, it starts right up and it doesn't mess anything up. But we have to deal with what we get, and what we get is a fuel that is terrible. So we have big issues with today's fuel, so we got to work with it, and we have to understand it. A lot of people put gas in the Jetski and they leave it months and months without starting it, and then when they go to start it, boom, you got issues. You got fuel pump issues, you got injectors issues. So to avoid that, either you start your Jetski all the time or you put rec fuel. If you know that you are going to store your Jetski or you're not going to use your Jetski, you better put rec fuel, which it doesn't have ethanol. So that helps. My Corvette is a 96, and when I first got it, replaced a fuel pump with the same issue. The owner left it for like 2 years, and the whole assembly, the whole fuel assembly was completely rotted out inside the tank. I had to take it out, I had to clean the tank. It was a big mess. So what did I do? I let it sit for like 3 months, and now it won't start. So let's go and take a look at this thing. So here we are with the Corvette. I'll show you guys what this thing does. And it dies. And this is what's been doing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My battery's dead. All right, so I'm too lazy to go back to my shop and get all the meters and all the stuff. So we had Diamond go inside, press the clutch and turn the key to start, and the starter will go, no fuel pump. And as you guys know, I replaced this. This is all brand new. So just 3 months of not using it, seized up this pump. So I'm gonna give it a little taps and see if it's probably with the screwdriver, just hit it. Let's see what we got. If not, then I'll just replace it. Don't want to hit it too hard because they have they can actually break, then you make the thing worse, the problem worse. So, not using a hammer. All right, so conclusion, this is the next day. I had to work on Jetskis. We took the fuel pump out. I hit it with it was stuck. I hit it with the back of the screwdriver, not too hard. Hit it a couple of times. I put power directly to it and it worked. So it was stuck. And put it back in the tank, and I went and find out where the fuses are. I had to Google that. So the fuses are good. So now I'm leaning towards the relay. Something happened because of the fuel pump got stuck. So it didn't blow the fuse. It should have blown the fuse. But anyway, I'm gonna find where the relay is. I'm gonna replace the relay and see if it starts. Well, let me tell you guys something. This thing has drove me crazy, because yesterday I got the fuel pump to work. Okay, I came today and I find out where the relay was. I checked the relay was good. I went back to all the fuses, which I already had checked, and one of the fuses was blown. I don't know how I missed it, because I know it was a 10 and I checked all the 10s. I thought I checked them. Anyway, replace a fuse, turn it back on, and he blew the fuse again. It's like, what the heck? And then I put another fuse and went to the back. I listened and I didn't hear the fuel pump. So I started banging on top of the fuel tank, where the fuel tank, assembly is. I put another fuse in. I said, there's no way, gotta be the damn pump. So it started right up, and it's been starting up. So all right, so we get in here and I hear the fuel pump, and it's all perfect. Now my question is it gonna do it tomorrow? All right, so we got everything out. We got to the relays and it was a little fuse. Of course, I put a seadoo fuse. So got it running. Now it's just gotta put everything back together and be on my way. All right, so you guys learn and you don't waste your money. If you use Pumpgas, you have to ride your jet ski, and if you have a car, classic car, a nice car that you keep in the garage or whatever you do with it, like I have a lot of cars that I don't use enough, you have to use them or the fuel pump will get seized, like what happened to this car. It's been 3 months I haven't driven it and got seized up. Pumpgas. Pumpgas is really good because you can run 90, 91 miles per hour on Pumpgas, and that's pretty impressive. But if you let it sit, you let your jet ski sit, or your car, whatever it is, that it doesn't have the new technology and the new metals, things from the past. And not even that, the brand new jet skis, they have issues. Here's one. This is a 2017 pump that I took off. The whole assembly, I took it off and I replaced it with one that was better. The fuel pump is completely seized on this. It doesn't work. And as you guys can see, look at this crust that it creates. If we shake this around, I'll show you guys, it's like a crust. I don't even know what it is. See what it left? And of course, that is not Paco approved. So this is what we get. It's like a sand. I don't know what it is. I'm not an expert. I know this is no good. And this is just the beginning. They completely disintegrate. And all the stuff goes in here, goes in the filter and clogs your pump, and it's just not cool. Why did this happen? Because people let it sit. If you let a jet ski sit for more than 3 months or a month, I don't even know what it is. It all depends on the situation. If it's outside, I don't know what kind of fuel, where the fuel level is. I don't have an explanation. I'm not an expert. All I know is if you let it sit, it's gonna ruin something. Either it's gonna be the fuel pump or it's gonna be the injectors. So don't let it sit. Use your jet ski. That's what you bought it for. Use it at least once a week. Go ahead, take it out, or even started it. Started it for like 5 seconds. Give it a little start and start it. At least your injectors are good and you rotate the fuel inside the injectors. Now, the fuel pump, that's another story. You can use a fuse televisor. Let me say that twice. Fuse televisor. To help your fuel last longer. So that's not a bad idea. I've used those televisors. That's one of those words. I use it on my generators, and I got fuel that is 2 years old and it still crank up. It smells a little funny, but the carburetor on the generator, which generators are notorious for the carburetor to go bad, and it still goes. So those fuel additives, they do work to a certain degree. But that's what we got on fuel. Pretty much use your jet ski, fill it up all the way to the top. I think if you fill it up all the way, the fuel tank, it helps. Other than that, use your jet ski. I hope you guys learn from this. Now, what do we got for the day? I'm gonna give you guys a little insight of what's going on today here in my shop. So we're working on this GTI, another one of this plastic bottom and this one got a nice big hole. So I already have the bottom for this, and we gonna start working on it. Unfortunately, this one cracked the top hole, and it's getting repaired right now. My friend Antonio is doing it. We're gonna work with Antonio doing cool stuff. So this is what I need to do this week, and I have that one that we need to work on, and that one, before I get to the cool stuff. Now, as you guys know, and you guys follow me because of all the racing, but I also have a ton of ideas of cool stuff to do. So one of those is this guy here. This is a suspension Jetski. Now, JP just did something a little different with the same hull. He did a Jetski cart, I think it is. You put basically you cut all this out, and you put a car seat in here, and you move the steering here, and your feet are all the way in the front, and it's very, very fun. We are doing one of those, but not now. I already have the Jetski and everything, but this idea was first. I really want to do this because I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Now, this is going to be different. This is not going to be a car. This is going to be something that is going to blow, I guarantee it's going to blow you guys' mind, because I never seen it done. I seen similar ideas to it, but not to the level that we are going to take it. You just have to stay tuned and see what this project is going to be all about. I already told you guys a little bit what it is. I got you more confused than anything, so you have to stay tuned. So see you guys on the next episode. Fearless.